Thanks for coming back to Fables on Tables. Another day, another death. The killer is still on the prowl aboard the S.S. Safeboat. But maybe fortunes will change with the arrival of a new crew member. Tall Tales from Biffton, Episode 5. Okay, guys, show me ya biz. We're back, episode 5. The reviews are in. Have you read any? I haven't read any.
Oh, the reviews?
Yeah, you read any reviews?
Have I read any? Matt, have you read
How many reviews have you read?
any?
Matt, how many reviews have you read?
A few. I'm on Twitter a lot, so yeah, I read them all.
Ooh, don't tell me. I don't want to know.
The news is good.
We
We don't have to record any more episodes. Nobody
Oh.
wants to hear this.
Oh.
That is good news.
So we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Hey.
We can call it wrap. It's a wrap.
This has been a wild ride. Thanks for taking it with me, guys.
Hey, it was fun. Well,
What are you going to do in retirement now that you don't have to host your podcast?
I'm probably
anymore?
going to beg, just generally.
This is a good city for that.
This is just a bit.
Only I
Monster.
fiddled with my stick. So.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
4 to 6.
Quiet.
Shoot your
4
gun.
to 6.
Jessica, welcome to Fables on Tables.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just put on a robe and went downstairs. So, yeah, thank you.
So we've played some D&D, but why don't you just tell us a little bit about your D&D experience and what you think of it? Because I know you kind of
Yeah.
only played with us, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I don't know a lot, but you guys have always been very welcoming, very accommodating.
Oh, thanks.
I love all the dice. Dice?
Either one's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of freestyling this, but that is kind of what makes it fun for me.
I think you, just from what we played, you have great intuition. You play creatively, so
Yeah, thanks.
we'll see if you can do it again.
I'm going to start off with apologizing because the intro is going to be very long for me to get to your character. It's going to take a bit.
No problem.
So feel free to chime in even though you're not there. You can still, but it's going to take a
making myself at
second.
home. Yeah.
That's all.
Got to
But,
roll for health, though. Do you mind if we...
well,
Or where you
we're going to get there.
Okay, cool.
We're going to get
Sorry.
there.
We have to roll for health, though. Don't forget.
Oh, thank you, Grant. Thank you.
DM.
You know what? Inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I already have one, so you can't do that.
You can have more than one.
I
Not
know,
as
but it
many.
doesn't matter. I don't have 0, so you can pretend to give it and then take it back all you want. I have 1.
I'll take it away and give you that one instead.
Yes. Shit.
Shit. Yeah. Shit.
You either have it or you don't. Inspiration, you have it or you don't.
Yeah, you have it or you
have
don't.
Or no, it doesn't.
Actually,
I
but in
don't
this
have
game,
any.
you have it or you don't, or you have more
Yeah, you can have more than one.
times infinity.
You have some?
So am I longing to be inspired?
It's like
Yes.
if you do something that is very
However you want
true
that
to
to
your
be.
character, that might even put you in a bad spot, but it's like, wow, that was great role playing, or just something that I kind of deem cool. It's pretty subjective. Then I will award you some inspiration. So
Okay.
that just lets you re-roll your D20 again, basically. Gives you advantage.
All right.
So,
If you're clever, you can just give it to yourself every episode.
yeah, you can always cheat. That's always an
Yes,
option.
cheating.
Just write it down. I'll never know. You
I'm
can
gonna
have
write
it
that
right now.
down.
Most of us never
Write that
know
down.
we're cheating until.
You know.
We know.
Damn it!
Dang.
He always knows when I know that I'm cheating.
Bogey, we're going to start from your perspective here. Now, another podcast I listen to called Glass Cannon does this a lot. Little flashbacks in the episode. So I'm going to steal that. You guys know how I work. I just steal things.
J-Hack.
J-Hack. Stole Brett's character. I'm going to steal this too. So we're going to start from Bogey's perspective, though. Bogey, you're Clay is at this moment breaking into Purvis's room. We left off, and Purvis was in his room. You saw blood outside the door, and you wanted to get in there to check on him. So Purvis is in there. Clay's banging on the door, and you're seeing this in front of the door, Bogey, and you kind of fall back briefly. There's this image of you go back to your own old office door back at Snowflake State. You open it up. You go in. It's a large room full of books, a fireplace, a nice large wooden desk. Sitting on the other side of your desk is a man in a dark brown suit, a large handlebar mustache, and a black Stetson hat. He smiles at you as you enter. Good evening, Dean Yara. I hope you don't mind I let myself in. My name is Willie Ray Blood. He puts his hand out to you.
Pause.
Sure.
Just pause. Where is he sitting?
He's sitting not on your side. He's sitting on the other side of the desk.
Right.
He's being a good...
Yeah, if he's sitting in my chair, I have to approach the situation differently.
Just kill him right there.
He's not. He's sitting in there.
Yeah, he's sitting on
Great.
that side.
He holds out his hand?
Yeah.
Unpause.
Do you say that to him?
Yeah, Willie Ray Blood is a magnate, an industry person. I've heard of him.
You've definitely heard of this guy. He's starting a mining business way south outside of Whiskey Springs. He's a successful guy. He's like a venture capitalist.
Okay, so I've heard of him.
You've heard of him, yeah.
And maybe I didn't have a meeting set up with him, though.
No.
But I'm excited to meet him. So, yeah, I take his hand.
Yeah, he shakes it.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here for a business opportunity for you.
I'm Bogey Yara. Dean Yara.
I know who you are, Dean Yara. I wouldn't be any other building, any other room, except yours.
That makes sense. I'm the dean here at this college.
That you are. You walk around, and behind your desk, as you go back, you see there's a lot of portraits on the wall. Past deans, past ancestors of yours. The eyes of your ancestors are kind of falling on you right now. They're your father, Parcel, your grandmother, Birdish, your great-grandfather, Eagleton. Normally stoic faces you just see every day.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, for whatever reason, maybe it's evening, the fireplace is going, they look expressive right now. It's like almost they're watching you closely.
It's worrying.
What? Exploring?
Nothing. Willie Ray Blood.
You
Wonderful to have you here. What can I do you for?
Dean, I heard you need a new stadium. How would you like something big, something grand?
Well, I'd love something like that. That sounds quite nice here at Snowflake State, like a team or something.
Get you a team. I'm here to give you an opportunity. And he pulls out a briefcase and puts it on the desk. And then he pulls out a parchment and puts it on the desk as well. Dean, all I need is a signature from you, handshake, and a smile, and I'll be out of your hair, and you'll have 100,000 gold more than what you have now. Do whatever you want with it, including that stadium.
Oh, anything at all.
You can do anything you want.
Great, yes.
Now, there's a few provisions here in the contract. Nothing much, just we need full access to your university and your arcane tower. You don't mind, you're not a little afraid of a little undead, are you?
I don't see any issues with this at all.
That's what I like to hear. Well, if you go ahead and sign right here.
What did you say about undead?
Oh, well, you know how studying goes sometimes.
Oh, you want to open up a wing here?
Yeah,
your own wing.
We're just going to be making use of your grand arcane tower is what we would love. But,
yeah, once again, just thinking it over, just not seeing any issues with this. So, definitely going to sign. I'm signing and I'm shaking your hand at the same time.
That's a good man.
This is a crisscross applesauce deal.
We crisscross, we applesauce. Give me an Arcana check real quick as you're signing it.
Do I have to?
No. You don't have to do anything.
It's I think I'm proficient in this. It's sorry, I was going to write down the names of all those people, but I didn't. 18.
You, yeah. 18?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You're signing it, and all you see is the money. You're excited. but you see on one side, he's already signed this document. You see Willie Ray Blood. For a moment, it's almost as if you can see the letters. It's like they reflect oddly, almost like holographic. It like switches for a brief moment. You think you see the words G-R-U. It almost spells Grumpsh or Groomsh or Gumpsh, something like
Should
that.
I roll a religion check then?
Oh, you want to see if you know? Yeah, go for it.
I am proficient in that too.
You're proficient in religion?
Yeah, I have all
Cool.
the basic studies to. I became the dean, so I have to have some kind of.
Oh, boy.
That is a 17.
Wow, you're crushing it. Okay, yeah, you clearly like it hits you that like for whatever reason you saw the word Groomsh, which you know is the god of war historically, just popped up throughout history and has always caused mayhem wherever it is. But it was probably just the light because now you're looking at it and it clearly says Willie Ray Blood where he signed.
And I look up to him, and what's his face?
He's just smiling.
And I say, Mr. Blood,
That's me.
what if I made the stadium a gladiator arena?
Oh, Dean, what a great idea.
Would you boost the funding a little?
Well, I'm sure we could work something out. You know, I'm sure there'll be people hurt or dead maybe from some of the fight.
Oh, yeah, and I'll need people for the arena, too. Maybe you could help.
Let's make it 150,000 then.
Mm-hmm.
He digs around in his purse that he brought, this little like sack of gold, and opens up the briefcase. You see all the gold in there, and he adds more in. That'll be a deal. Now,
We are going to put a brick with your name on it somewhere around here.
that'll be fine. You know what? I could use a nice bench. How about that? A nice bench.
Yes, right outside the arena.
Sounds perfect. Did you sign?
Yes?
Good. He grabs it, rolls it up, stands up, leaves the briefcase, and he's turning to leave. He goes to the door and he turns back to you and he says, now you're not opposed to liches, are you, Mr. Yeah, it's not like an issue for you, right? You're open-minded.
Lich is a theoretical.
I think we'll be just fine, Mr. Yara. And he steps out, gone. You're sitting there with a shit ton of money on your desk. As your memory is fading back, you turn back and look again at those portraits of your ancestors. And what was expressive faces and are normally stoic just look kind of empty at you now.
Do they look disappointed?
You could see that in there, but just briefly.
I've seen this.
Maybe.
I've seen them all make this face at me before.
This isn't your first bribe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the door slams, and that wakes you back up, kicks you back into where you are at the moment, as Clay breaks down the door, breaks it open. Sitting in the middle of the room, like we said, Purvis, there's a symbol drawn in blood in the room. He's sitting in the middle of it. There's a decapitated chicken in his lap. And he says, gang, I can explain. No need to worry. He stands up and he says, just give me one. Just give me one. The chicken bursts into this blue flame and he goes, that's just about right. And then he drops it into the middle of the symbol and steps back. He says, so what's going on, guys?
What did you do?
Oh, that's just a little summoning ritual. Nothing to worry about. What? Hey.
Summoning what?
Hey, is rush hour still on? Dang.
Purvis, were you jealous that I summoned something?
Oh, well, you know me. Absolutely
You're
jealous.
a bit jealous, aren't you?
Green.
What are you trying to summon, you old dastard?
Well, you see, and it just like, as he's saying that, you hear this like pop and crack as the fire, this blue flame in the middle of the room starts to slow down. It's as if it's like, it's burning and burning, but the fire's moving slower and slower. It's like, until it comes to a complete stop. And it turns what looks like into a solid piece of ice. And then the ice cracks and cracks again. The room gets dark and it explodes into a blue light. What? And you feel a wave wash over you guys. like energy almost. And you both level up. You're level 3.
Oh my god.
Hey, cool.
You did it. So,
Why would Purvis level
Thank
us
you,
up?
Purvis.
What possible reason could he have?
well, he's your friend.
Oh my god. He summoned a level up box.
There is something that comes out of it, but let's level up first.
Oh shit.
Let's deal with that.
I just got to roll health. I already did everything.
Yeah, actually,
I want to know what you did.
Yeah, I would like to know what's your guys' levels.
Okay.
Each class, and what new abilities did you get?
All right. I'm a level 1 sorcerer, and now I took a level 2 in barbarian, and now I'm level 3 barbarian, or level 2 in barb, level 3 total.
Mm-hmm.
I gained reckless attack. Should I say what that is, or we just?
Yeah, go ahead. You can just whatever.
On the first attack, I have advantage, but then people have advantage on me for having that.
Okay.
For a turn.
That's cool.
And then danger sense, I have advantage on all dexterity saving throws if I'm not blind, deaf, or incapacitated. So like the ice shard.
Like the ice, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like for all those kinds of moments, I have a spidey sense.
Yeah, nice. That makes sense.
And then I have to roll a d12 because I'm a barbarian.
Rolling for health. See how much health you get.
I could take 9, which I would love
I don't think you can.
to do.
I don't think you could do that.
Why not?
Because the DM
Well,
said.
so normally you can pick, but in this case we're rolling. So if he gets a 1, he gets.
This is high stakes. Oh my god!
What'd
What
you
did
Hey,
you get?
I rolled a 10,
Hell
and I
yeah.
get to add 2.
You know what that means.
So that's pretty good.
So you get 12 extra health. What's your total HP now?
I had a 17. It's at 6 currently, but I'm going
Right.
to add 12 total plus 6, so I'll an 18 out of 29.
29. Beautiful.
So I'm certain that you took all of the luck.
Clay, well, you can roll now, but also tell me what level you took,
Okay, I'll wait.
what your current levels are, and like what ability you're gonna get.
Okay. I started with one warlock, one druid,
Okay.
and I'm going another warlock. So it's pretty simple this level. I get another spell, and I get 2 eldritch invocations.
Sexy.
It's a warlock thing.
cool.
And what I did,
Sexy.
I just took, kept it real smooth and clean here. I took beast speech, which lets me
nice.
freely talk to animals. No spell. Just
You don't have to ritually cash it for 10 minutes
it's
now.
speak with
to
animals,
talk to a cat.
but it's free.
Cool.
There's no cost to that.
Cool.
Beast
Yeah.
speech. I can talk to animals all day. And then eldritch sight, which is kind of similar concept, just lets me detect magic at will.
Yeah, that's
It's nice.
you're gonna want that. Methinks.
I'll probably want it.
So gimme that health.
Wait a second.
Grant. I can't
Health
wait.
check.
Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if I touch the ceiling.
Let's do a health check. Health check.
Oh, I almost got it in the drink.
We need to do.
All right, it's a 6.
So what's up with
You're
that?
checking the
what's
carpet
up with
roll?
that kind
That
of
was
roll?
just outlandish. That was just complete outlandishness.
I can take that, right?
Yeah, you can take it.
That's not like
Shit.
a ritual health check.
6.
Well,
What would you-
normally
what
he
would you
rolls
have
pretty
gotten
bad when he does this.
if you just took
Okay.
a
So that was a pretty big deal.
Okay.
That was a D8, right?
Yeah, that's
You rolled a 6?
like best
It
I've
was
ever.
extra.
Not the best I've ever done.
Well, you hurled it at the ceiling, so
The roll was a little.
went for
it was
it.
extra.
It almost went in my cup. Did you see that?
I would have given you 8. I would have just given you
Damn
8
it.
if you'd done that. To be honest.
The old cup drop.
There's always something.
Oh, go.
The cup drop.
Classic D&D Dosco.
So I go from
It
15.
lands in the cup.
It landed in the glove. I don't even have to explain it.
Yeah.
It's so
if
obvious.
the glove doesn't fit,
You must.
Oh, yeah.
So they
Now I got
say.
22.
Grant, there was a biscuit. You wristed it, and you got it.
Yeah.
Hey, all right, Jessica. If you start getting bored till your character shows up, just tell me. Just start saying shit to us.
I could never be bored.
Oh, great.
I would-
That's really good to hear.
Oh, and just a quick.
Yeah, what-
When you roll these together, this is not cheating, but they call these my cheating dice.
These are Grant's cheating dice. He's explaining to
They
Jessica.
look a little
Fellow
different.
statisticians who are interested
Oh,
in
yeah.
statistics will
That's how it
say
cheats.
that's great. So when you roll these together, the average is the same as when you roll these together, but you cannot roll this on its own. It's shaped like a D12. It's 12-sided, but it has repeated numbers and it's missing some. And then this is just a D3, which is kind of cool. If you want to just roll a D3, but you could always just roll any die that
Why
has
do you
a
think they
multiple
call
of
them
3.
cheating dice?
They call them cheating dice because what do you mean? Why do I?
Why do they call them cheating dice?
I think it's obvious because they
'Cause he's
think
obviously
I'm
cheating. He found these dice online. He typed
No.
in cheatingdice.com.
Oh shit!
Weighted dice.
Hey, if I want
Weighted
cheating
cheating
dice-
dice.
Where the cheating dice at? He found them. No one else has dice like that, so we just assume he's cheating.
We should describe these for the listener a little. There
No.
are
Yeah.
It's like
long-
a,
it's like a
more like
long
a cylindrical
triangle.
oblong.
Okay, look, the D3. It's just it's like a skinny pyramid, but
it's like if 3 D4s were melted together.
Yeah, that dice ain't from around here.
it's not like that.
We don't take too kindly to that.
It's like
dice.
2 melted together and then blunted, so that it'll only land on the big sides.
Only land on 3. I know. I know how it works. It's
Weighted
cheating
cheating dice.
Let's
Yeah, I know how
move
that
on.
it
Let's-
works. You
let's
cheat.
just- let's just forget about
Cheat,
it.
get the big numbers. I get it. So the little iceberg explodes. The room is dark, but there's a blue aura. You guys feel empowered. You get this energy from it. Your exhaustion is gone, and you're at max HP.
Beautiful.
Not so much from the level up, just from the
box.
whole thing.
So what was that? They were overcome with leveling up?
Well, the little iceberg exploded, and there was just like a wave of energy from it. There was Purvis was summoning something. And out of that iceberg rolls, lands on one knee, is a little imp, little dark blue imp.
Oh.
Hey.
And he goes, on moonlight bray. And he has one hand over his heart and one hand in the sky, and he's looking up. And he goes, well, hey, fellas. Nice to meet you. My name is, oh, shit, I had it pulled up. There it is. My name is Bing Fully Shinklema. But you can just call me Bing for short. How's it going?
Bing.
Bing.
What does he look like?
He's an imp. Like a little devil.
Have we seen imps before? Have I seen an imp
Is
before?
that short for impish?
Yeah, it's like a tiny devil.
Okay,
That's all it is.
impish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's where imp. Yeah. Thanks.
I like this, Purvis.
I like you, Purvis.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
You'll
No, he was looking at Purvis when he said that. He wasn't looking at you. Sorry. I was looking at you.
You were looking
I was
straight
looking right at you.
at my eyes.
He's looking at Purvis. Purvis is like, this is my little imp. His name's Bing, as you might have heard. I summoned him from the 5th layer of hell. You know, Stygia.
That's quite deep.
It goes quite deep. Yes.
To 9.
To 9. Yes.
That's fairly deep.
Yes.
Never been to any.
Well, you know, with all these murders and such, I thought maybe we could use a bit of backup, huh? What do you say?
Are you joining the squad? Are you part of the investigation? Are you joining us?
Oh, I thought I was already on the team.
Was he?
Was I?
He's a pivotal member of the team and has always been my number 2.
Fantastic. Oh, wait.
That's what I like to hear. Sorry, old bean.
Even behind the imp.
I guess that makes him number 3, sir. He walks up to you and says,
Who does number 2 work for?
I'm just flabbergasted by this. I've never seen an imp.
Yeah.
I thought he
Good
was
Austin
just
Powers
born,
joke.
but so I'm kind of confused what his deal is. But he seems worldly.
yeah, he's got a nice hat.
So yeah, he's got a.
A hat.
I've been to all 9 layers of hell, I suppose.
So you know untold suffering.
Oh, sure. Suffering, depravity. I've seen it all.
Are you okay?
It can't be all so
Inside.
bad.
Oh, yeah, sure. There's some good parts, too.
Yeah, you gotta have like days where you just hang out too.
No,
like,
I'm
maybe?
concerned that he doesn't seem affected by it. He just came from hell.
That's a fair complaint. Look, fellas, perhaps I can explain. You see, made a little deal with the devil. You know how it goes.
I do.
Perhaps you've heard of him. Oh, actually, most people don't answer yes to that question, so this is interesting. We'll get.
All eyes look
No,
to Bogey like,
I get it.
That's why you're my best friend.
Of course, Purvis.
I don't even have to explain, but I probably should. You heard of the archdevil, Levistus? He's the lord of the 5th. No big deal. He's encapsulated in a big iceberg. That's sort of his immortal prison.
Oh,
Asmodeus put him there. It's a big gag down in hell. You know.
so you just chipped off a chunk Wait, how does the ice not melt in hell?
Well, it does. It's just very cold there, and all of his little devils are trying to dig him out. But so he's a bit of a telepath, you know.
But you made a deal with him in ice.
Well, he reached out to me. He had a guy. There's a contract, of course, and well, you know, just a little here and there's, and look. It's been a rough few months. You might have known. I've been trying to get displaced from my planar magic studies position. You know, I'm not the head of planar magic anymore. And,
Wait, you were both fired?
They demoted you too.
Yes.
We haven't discussed this, Purvis.
I think we did.
I
I discussed it with someone. I'm sure. I just don't remember who. But you know, I've had a lot of drinks this vacation. I think I need one now.
Maybe you should drink some water.
Purvis, I'm really interested in this ice god of yours.
Yes.
This ice
Yes.
devil.
Levistus.
Yes,
Good chap.
Put me in contact with him. Maybe we can all cut a good deal together.
Let's cut some jibs.
How do you talk to him?
He sent a little devil to meet me.
Oh, this.
No, Bing's my familiar. You see, I summoned him. This is at the end of the contract kind of deal. So, well, you know, they brought it up to me. They wanted me to find this staff. It's called the Hellfrost staff. It's supposedly somewhere buried in this marsh, this ice marsh out here. And they want me to recover it. If I get it, bring it to them. Wada wada bing bang, I get some more warlock powers. And more planar magic.
You're a warlock too?
Yes, I am also a warlock. Yes. Even more powerful
Your patron is this devil.
Yeah, yes, quite. Yes, it's all very, well, you know how it goes.
Well, I'm quite impressed with your connections.
Well, let's just say, I really need to find this staff. Really need to find this staff.
What do you mean? I mean, I'm sure it's just like you just get it for him and it's all good and everything's fine, right?
Oh, sure. All he's got to do is get those staff
If
and
you
bring
don't-
it back to hell. Oh, if he doesn't, well, you know how. Levis just gets his immortal soul forever.
Purvis.
Oops. Yes. So I've been a bit tense, and he collects some ice from off the ground that was just shattered and puts it in a glass and mixes everything left in the room and starts drinking it.
Is there any sign of the chicken left?
No. Okay. At that, you hear the intercom come on, the little horns, and oh, good evening, crew. Sorry about all the racket in the middle of the night, but we got an emergency meeting up on the deck, so please attend the emergency meeting.
He can't hear us through the intercom.
Sometimes it seems like he can.
I'm not going to respond.
It's hard to tell. Bing hops up on Purvis's shoulder and goes and turns into a crow. And he says, "Won't notice me. Just give me a holler if you need something from old Bing."
He can still talk as the crow?
Well, sure, I'm talking right now.
It sounds the same coming out of a crow's mouth.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's what's happening.
This is your beast speech.
Well, I was just like,
Oh.
is he talking
Beast
an animal?
speech.
Or...
I see.
No,
Beast
yeah, but
speech,
Yeah, he
right,
can
well,
just talk to animals.
that's
now.
I don't know because I
which
can do
isn't
that.
the same thing as bestiality.
It's a little different, yeah.
What?
Beast speech.
I'm gonna ignore
It's
that.
not the same thing.
As bestiality?
Yes.
Can we just let's make sure our listeners know beast speech is not the same as bestiality.
Hey, you know what? If that's their imagination, just let them go.
It's possible that that's how we communicate, but no, in this case, it's verbal.
With beast speech, you can get consent.
Oh, that is so true.
Bestiality, the problem is there's no consent.
Here's the other
Beast
problem.
speech is the fix.
All right, this fucking crow. Are you guys understanding this crow also?
Yes.
Oh, you're not here.
Sorry, Jessica.
Yeah, it's quite. Purvis,
So I
Crow,
swear you're about to be
Clay, I hope you don't mind if we get to Captain Armand's announcement.
What about that creepy little girl?
I think that's a grand idea.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
should go. Okay.
Yeah, we need to still interrogate both that family. That's the last.
You're going to
people-
interrogate a little girl?
Yeah. Well, yes. Who's that? Purvis?
Yes, this is Purvis speaking.
Purvis. Yes. What's the issue?
I'm just impressed with your professionalism.
Purvis, do I need to interrogate you too?
Oh, come on, come now.
Would that be professional?
That would
Yes.
be
That would be very
a
professional.
bit of a narc, I think.
You're right, and I would never.
How cool was it when I just summoned that little devil? It just came out of the
cool.
ether. Yeah.
Still feel like you may have been jealous, but
Oh yeah, big. You summoned a very large monster. I don't know how'd you do that? This took me like 2 hours to get this imp here.
I was the dean after all,
That is true.
so it makes sense that I'd be able to do stuff like that.
Whew. Okay, y'all leave this bloody room and you go upstairs. As you do, up on the deck, the rest of the passengers are filing on and sort of gathering around. Captain Armond is standing, and there's a circle drawn around him also, and there's like some components sitting around it, and he's got a scroll out in front of him. And he says, now in this case, we're in a bit of emergency, so I'm going to go ahead and enact our emergency motions, okay? So everyone stand back. Then that's good. And he mumbles some words, and then he throws the scroll in the air, and it explodes, and a teleportation circle opens up. And on the other side, Dulce, you have just been talking to your manager about this gig out on a cruise ship in the marsh.
I have.
Been setting it up. You just had a big show in Okinawa, which is sort of the capital of Biffton.
My residency.
Your residency,
Yes.
It's been going well. You've
Very
become
well.
kind of famous up there.
Lucrative.
Making some money.
I don't like people, but I like money.
And so on your side, you see this magic circle open up. And it's basically a teleportation circle that they've sort of enacted to get you out onto this gig. You're going to get paid 1,000 gold to do this. So
Hell yeah.
are you down?
I'm down.
Okay.
It's a fat sack.
It's a big sack of
Fat
gold.
sack.
You go through, and it's as if you're stepping through this doorway. Like, in the circle, you can see, even though around you is like, you're in Okinawa, you can see this marsh, this icy marsh on the other side. You step through, and as you come through, now you're on this little boat, and you're surrounded by people. You're surrounded by this big Captain Gator. He's the captain of this boat. He's a big gator man. And poof, you there. On the other side, you see. What do you dress? What do you got going
I'm
on?
overdressed. I'm overdressed. I look fabulous. I don't really. I don't know what the rest of you are wearing, but yeah, I'm in some sparkly sequined,
Nice.
kind of like bell bottom pants.
Cool.
I've got tall, clear heels. My top, it's kind of like a mesh,
Okay.
but it's not too revealing. I'm elegant,
But dignified.
but
Dig.
but also, I'm show stopping.
Sure. Yeah, there's like, you enter, it's like, it's like
Yeah.
nice, like, cloud of smoke kind of
Right.
surrounds you as you
Deep
come
shades of dark blue and purple.
through. Cool.
Are you wearing a lot of makeup?
Not a lot of makeup. I'm naturally beautiful,
Okay.
and I'm very well endowed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what is it? Can you read your description of your character?
Yeah, what class are you, and like what race are you? Oh, I guess you.
I'm a variant. I am a variant human.
Cool. Yeah. Great.
So you got some of the, are you part elf? Oh, no, variant
variant,
human.
yeah.
Sorry, you're pure human. Half, I'm
I'm a bard.
half-
I'm a bard.
Bard. Okay.
So you're
Cool.
I'm
something
fit.
else. Sorry.
I'm extremely fit, very curvy, and I have a charming smile. Doesn't really take. My outfit is kind of more of an afterthought.
Sure.
And usually when I'm performing, people aren't really concerned with what I'm wearing as much as my magical voice, which is why I'm paid, so much.
You have a knack for charming people with your voice.
Right. I don't enjoy people, but like I said, I love money.
And you show up, and everyone's like, "Ooh!" And there's
Hi.
a little golf clap going around.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, I'm applauding loudly. I'm
Dulce
struck.
Daggerweld.
Thank you. Dulce, nice to meet you.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was just saying I'm like partly adapting some of her features. Like they're so impressive.
Imparting on you.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh damn, that looks good. That's how you look good.
I'm very.
Do I see you doing?
I've been told
Maybe,
I'm very
yes,
symmetrical,
subtly.
which is pleasing to the eye.
Yeah, I just look a little. I probably stole your eyes. That's probably the main.
Give 'em
one.
back.
I'm just like, damn. No, you can
Do you
keep
give 'em
them
back?
No, she can keep them. But I stole them too. I made a copy.
I need him.
Everyone, this is Dulce Daggerweld. You may have heard of her. She's a big deal down in Okinawa. And we got her. We got one use of a teleportation circle. And I knew after the second murder, everyone would be a little bit upset. A little bit worried. So I brought in a professional, a closer, to get this cruise finished off right. So please welcome Dulce. Dulce will be performing tomorrow evening and maybe the rest of the cruise, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely. Konnichiwa. And hello to all of you.
He throws you, he says, oh, hello, and he hands you a bag, 500 gold. And half now, half later, of course. So there you go. You got a room downstairs. Someone just died recently, so you can have the room. No big deal. I've been a few murders on board. Just a few.
It's been cleaned.
Oh, very well. It looks like you would never guess someone died. They didn't die in the room. Let me say that. But they are dead. But no.
And I've got my own butler, correct?
Oh, yeah. This is Pip. He'll be attending to anything you need. And a little lizard person walks up.
Oh, sweet Pip.
And he's
Thank you.
like, I'll get that. And he gets like all your luggage, whatever you got, and takes it downstairs to your room.
I'll tip later.
Everyone does. Well, that's the big announcement. Whew, what a night. If anyone's got any other questions or anything.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Mr. Bogey.
How do you feel about having such a high-profile target on board while there's still a murderer loose?
Well, I can't confirm or deny that there's a murderer on board. I mean, I probably could. But, no. We'll get it taken care of. Look, we need to make sure we have...
Can the whole audience gasp when I say there's a
people
murder
are
on the loose?
Very concerned after, like, as you said this. Like, we were kind of, like, looking around and mumbling.
Am I aware?
You were...
Now you are.
Do I need to roll an awareness check? Or
No.
Awareness?
I said that, so now you know there's a
could-
murderer on board.
This was
Which was not previously disclosed to me in
you did not know.
the parts of the negotiation and contract.
No.
I-
You basically were told, hey, you might have a gig on this boat if you're up for it. And it was sort of a last-minute thing. And then they're like, hey, yeah, they want you. And then, no, you didn't know there were murders.
Can I request that I receive all of my money up front now?
Oh, you want to ask that to the... Oh, well, all the money up front. Well...
It wasn't disclosed to me that there was a murderer on the ship.
Oh, whoa, that's too bad. Well, you know, I mean, we can probably,
More money only makes you
Maybe.
a higher profile target.
80% or I'm vaping back to Okinawa.
He says, oh, okay, no reason to go vaping anywhere. He gives you 250 more gold. He says, please, this is all right, go. I got to keep this boat together. You'll get 400 more at the end of the week, okay?
Fair. And we shake. I extend my hand out
Okay, he shakes
to
it.
you. My gorgeous,
Yeah,
slender wrist
he takes
and
it-
my perfectly manicured nails.
Are they long?
They're long, and I am adorned in jewels.
Oh my god.
He takes it very carefully and just shakes it ever so slightly. Okay, whew, thank God. All right, so as this is happening, like Reef, the other lizardman who works aboard, is like dragging that last corpse that was on top of the deck and just like, and he's just trying to push it over the side of the boat, and he's like, and he finally gets it over and it goes splashing into the water.
Wait, that's evidence. What are you doing?
No, that was Merc. Just this little death joke for you. Oh yeah, I guess.
Did you cut him open? Did you do an autopsy at all?
Sorry about that. I just, you know how it goes.
I also may have forgotten to mention that Danger's my middle name.
Oh, you see, great. Danger's this will be fine. This will be all right. Pike Finley does. He's with you, Bogey. The ranger from the Okinawa Ranger or Torm Ranger is getting pretty upset too.
Why?
Well, because there's been another murder, and instead of he's looking at you and nodding. He's like, yeah, instead of using the teleportation circle to get us out of here, you brought in a celebrity guest.
Oh, no, that was a good idea.
What?
Dulce Daggerweld is the most famous and wonderful singer I have ever seen in my life. Her being on this cruise makes this cruise worth it. For sure.
That's
But
Mrs. Daggerweld to you.
Can we
Mrs.
keep Mrs. Daggerweld safe?
Well, we got one more to keep safe now.
Pike,
Yes.
please keep Miss Daggerweld safe. You should watch her 24/7.
I do quite like Pip, my little person.
Yeah,
that
we'll
was
keep
assigned to me.
We'll keep Pip.
Taken to Pip.
That's
Isn't
perfect. We'll
he's-
keep Pip around with you.
Pip is a lizard man,
Pip's
right?
got pep.
He's
Thanks.
He's
I try. I do what I can. But
I'll take care of
I
Pip
gotta-
when this
I
is
gotta-
all over. I want Pip to know he'll be nicely rewarded if he takes good care of me.
oh, that's great to hear. I got a bum knee, so things aren't really working out for old Pip. And my friend died a few days ago, so that would be really great.
Survivor's
I'll
Guilt.
take care of you and your family if you make sure I make it off this ship alive.
You got it. He takes your baggage down. He's gonna watch your back. You, Bogey, feel a. Actually, give me a perception check.
Oh, right. Do I have to?
No.
I'm the one D&D player that never wants to roll.
I don't want to.
Well,
Gotta.
I'm fine. I got a crit. Whatever.
You got a crit?
Yeah, and also, I wrote, I think, maybe dis on my perception. Maybe I have disadvantage because my eyeball. I don't know if that was like
That
you
was
did
temporary.
Wasn't that for? Oh, your eyeball.
That was for the glass that was in your eye when the bullet exploded.
But I only have one eyeball still. I still am wearing an eye patch, so I don't know if you want to do anything about that.
I mean, it's probably. I don't think you have disadvantage, but it might still be like closed out.
It's a +3, so 20, 23.
23.
Yeah.
You got a nat 20.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you feel something go in your pocket, like very quickly, like someone just put something in there. With the nat 20, you are kind of vaguely aware behind you, and you can tell it was. Elder,
Girl.
the other Goliath, opposite Merc, who works for
For Aleph. Yeah.
Aleph the Grand. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
He slides off very quickly though, but yeah,
All
with
right.
that you can
I'll be
that-
very discreet. When it comes to Aleph, yeah, I'll be very discreet.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Hold on a second.
But I am I want to urgently look at the message, but want to do it discreetly. So I don't know if I need to like kind of wait a minute or if I should do it now. Like I can wait till an appropriate time to look at the message.
Yeah, whenever you can step away. I mean, people are gonna start going back down to their rooms.
Okay, I want to look.
Pike Finley is trying to assign the hired swords and guns that are here and lizard people like each to a room now. Basically, to have everyone is gonna have a babysitter from now on because of the
A
situation.
babysitter. So like, whenever someone sleeps and someone keeps watch outside.
Yeah, basically.
Person that looks after you,
Yeah.
so to speak.
How many
Right.
guards will there be in a hallway? Do you expect like every other door or not so many?
Well, so there's 2 lizard people and 3 hired swords, so there's 5 guards essentially.
Granted, this lizard person Pip that's been assigned to
Mm-hmm.
me is he really going to protect me in the event that I'm in danger, or is he really just there to give me the lookout? If for
Kind
say
of
I
both.
need, because I can take care of myself in a lot of ways, but is
Yeah,
he,
you're a competent bard, but he is. I wouldn't say he's a warrior in any case, but they've been traveling the sea for a while. He has some combat experience. I mean, kind of limited, but it's just someone to watch your back, basically. But he can
Got
help
it.
in a fight.
Do you need us to watch guard in the night?
Yes, Clay. Now that you're part of the Rangers, the Junior Rangers, we're gonna need all the help we can get. So yeah, please, we're gonna need you to watch people. I don't know. I'll give you a pick, whoever you want to watch over.
I'll
trust
watch
your
over
judgment.
Dulce.
Okay, sounds good.
Does that make Pip jealous?
He's kind of like, well, I was doing that, but whatever.
well, and do I now owe? I told Pip I'd take good care of
I-
him.
Can I,
That's
Pip seems more like your
my squeak.
Rob Schneider in Home Alone.
He's the
He's your
bellboy.
what?
He's
Yeah.
my squeak. In case anything goes wrong, Pip squeaks.
Yeah,
for
he's
me.
he's your little
He
like
is a
he
squeak.
like gives you mints and stuff and like gets your bag. Like he's not your like fighter or warrior. He's your
Well, I
No.
mean, he's a sailor.
He could alert me, and
well, sure he can
he's somewhat
do that, but I
competent.
feel like the role he's trying to fill here is more like
It's definitely
service than
over bodyguard.
security.
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
like they don't have the right number.
He's
They're-
not my
this is
muscle. I'm
impromptu.
probably gonna take care of him if it all.
He's gonna
happens
crack
to
open
You're
go
more
your-
down.
powerful than him.
Your
Absolutely.
your champagne.
You
But-
asked for a servant.
Right.
Pip can be your servant.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Pike turns to you, Bogey, and says, "Who would you like to watch over? We're gonna need some more bodyguards. that we can get."
Who's watching over me?
Well, you're a junior ranger. You're
Oh no.
part of the part
Dean,
of the
I
crew.
believe I'm the dean of helpers, and you are my ward.
Well, that is how it started, and now there were murders.
Well, it's 2 a.m, and you're asking me to guard someone. Who's guarding my door?
Well,
Maybe me and Purvis should just be on a tag team system. We watch each other's door, and
You two are just gonna get drunk.
don't involve
You're
us in
already
this.
drunk.
Purvis walks up and he has a bottle of Glenlivet in his hand. It's
Oh,
like,
yes.
They weren't even watching it. I just grabbed it off the bar.
Wonderful, Purvis. You're genius.
Is that Dulce Daggerweld? My God!
She's here on the boat.
This cruise is getting better and better and better.
I
Better.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah, let's take some shots.
Let's get her to sign the bottle.
Dulce, he's gonna.
Hi. Can I help you?
Dulce Daggerweld, would you sign our bottle?
I'd be delighted
Oh,
to.
wonderful!
You got a pen.
Oh,
I only sign in silver or gold.
silver. gold
shit.
Purvis, what do you?
Bing, work something up. The crow, like he puts the 2 gold in the crow's mouth and it spits up a little thing of gold ink, and
That'll work.
Purvis pulls out a quill. He's a professor, scholar. Yeah, so you sign it. in
Whose
gold.
hand? Is it Purvis's hand?
Oh yeah, it's just in his hand.
Okay, he's got gold ink in
Yeah,
his
just
hand.
kinda
He's
crossed
letting
up
her
his-
dip into it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you signed this Glenlivet bottle. That's
Is there any left in this
Oh, yeah, it's
bottle?
full.
May I?
Oh, let's get tanked, huh? Let's go
I
over-
mean, it was a long vape over here. I'd like to have a drink and unwind if I may.
Tell you what, Chris Tucker's still on in our room if you want to come hang out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It would be a lot easier to watch you if you hang out with the drunks.
This is a dream cruise.
You know, I have to admit I've been really reclusive for a long time, and I don't usually hang out with people. But I would like a drink, a stiff drink. So
We're hardly people.
if you're willing to let me be while having a drink in your company, I'd be more than happy.
Yes,
Please.
we're mostly alcohol at this point, I would say. So
That's true.
not even people.
Purvis, should we go to your room for the marathon?
Oh no, I don't think so. No, no. Let's go to your room.
All right.
Guys, we can always go back to my room.
Oh, you must have a very nice room.
It's not bad.
Have you seen it yet?
I have. I've put my. I
In a
have.
vision.
I've.
Incredible.
I went by earlier with Pip just to make sure he was
Yeah, you.
taken care of.
Yeah, it's nice.
He's fine.
Well, if Dulce Daggerweld is inviting us to her room,
Jumps in our room.
oh,
Just wonder if you got a
boy.
bucket of ice.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
You're the master of ice.
I am the master of ice.
Also, there's ice all over my floor in my room.
Oh, well, is it special ice? Is your ice special? 'Cause
It might be from hell. I'm not really sure.
but for Dulce Daggerweld, we have to get the best ice we can.
Not to
Don't
interrupt.
feed
Do
Dulce devil ice.
But
No,
Dulce
it's-
Daggerweld, we have to get the best
any
ice
of
we
you
can.
guys know where I can get a clove cigarette?
I'll be the
Oh,
master of
I've
cigarettes.
got a herbal kit. I've got some shit. I can roll you up a cigarette.
Oh, nice. You got some?
I'm a druid. I got herbs.
Yeah. No, that's fair. You
I
got some.
got pluckins.
Would you rather tobacco? Or would
Clay.
you rather wacky tobacco?
Clay, roll us all one.
I'm not clear on what wacky tobacco is.
Well, I'll leave that up to Clay, I guess. If you have that.
I can roll each of you your own custom smokable.
Clay,
All
you
right.
wouldn't.
I think I should probably roll for it because it's sort of a reach. But I'm trying to roll something uniquely herbal for her. I really want hers to be good. I kind of want yours to suck. I want Purpose's to
Clay,
suck. Kind of
3 separate roll
Clay,
ups. Different. I like
You can't
it.
put intent behind a roll like that.
I can. I'm doing it. I want it to
Clay.
be intentionally bad, but not so bad
What?
that you hate it.
We're
I want you to
t-
think it's good, but I'll be like, that sucks.
We're double guarding Dulce Daggerweld for you. You were basically helping you.
You're
It's a
getting wasted. I
Yeah.
want to help you
It's
get
a stretch
wasted.
to say I'm guarding anything at the
The
boat.
walls are coming down for everyone. We're all
I'm gonna fast forward y'all into her room. You're
Okay.
rolling them up.
Yeah.
And you're watching. There's a Chris Tucker marathon. Right now we're sitting on rush hour 3, so
the signed bottle of Glenlivet's present with
Yeah.
a little bag inside a gross bucket of ice.
it's yeah.
And I can I show Dulce Daggerweld my poetry?
That's you don't have to ask me that.
I mean,
It's really bad poetry, mostly about like snow and ice.
no, I asked
water?
to really be alone while in the company of you drunks. I thought you understood what I meant. I really just
I get it.
want the physical.
I
company
try to take it
without-
constructively, but I go and pout somewhere in the room.
I know to keep a
Yeah.
distance from you, but I probably am kind of watching you because you're freakishly like perfect, and
I had Pip put a couple of bags of chips over by the
Oh,
bar.
nice. Yeah.
you might start to notice me looking more like you. It's really unintentional. I'm just like zoned out. Like
Purvis asks you, Dulce, how do you feel about devils? Just little imps, little baby devils.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't have an angel like this without devil.
Oh, perfect. Bing, you can come out, and the crow on his shoulder just turns into a little imp. He goes, oh, hi there. I'm Bing. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Says, oh, what a great flick on. I'm gonna tune in. And he goes up and sits like way too close to the TV, and is just pretty much blocking most of it. But he's taking in Rush Hour 3. But I don't know. Did you want to check out that note, Bogey? Or
Oh yeah, while I'm pouting, I'll pull out the note.
Okay. So the note is from Alith, and
Yeah.
she wants you to meet her in her room
Like, does it say when?
as soon as possible.
I get up and I say, Dulce Daggerweld, it's been a pleasure, and I appreciate your constructive criticism. And I storm out of the room.
whoa, Bogey! I'll chase you out of the room. I'll talk to you in the hallway.
What,
I
Clay?
can tell you want to be alone.
What,
and,
Clay?
and I've followed you as well.
Oh, you're following too?
I'm not okay with you getting up and leaving. It was quite rude. I've invited you to come back to the room and drink. And you're leaving so abruptly.
I was just gonna say you're wasted. You're probably gonna fall
I'm
off the boat.
following you, following him.
Well, I...
And I'm not happy about
Purvis
it.
follows Dulce, but he's in his sleeping bag. He's like hopping around in it.
And I'm not happy.
I'm trying to... I have to go.
Where are you going? Did we see this note?
No, only he saw it.
So,
Where are you going?
Alith's room.
Who's Alith?
You know who that is.
Who is
She's
Alith?
the
That's the very old. Yeah, go ahead, Matt. Sorry.
plague woman. The
So
plague
we
woman with the 2
interviewed-
golem marks. We've already interviewed her.
Interviewed
Yeah.
her.
I need to go speak to her.
You're
Well-
comfortable doing this alone?
I've become bored, and we'd like to join you. You'll invite her to my room.
That's a power play. That's called a power play.
Oh wait, so you'll stay here and I'll just go get her and bring her to your room?
Get her and invite her to come to Dulce
man.
Danger Daggerweld's room.
Oh,
E.
I don't want to ask anything of Alith, of anyone on this boat. Alith is the one person I would never ask anything. In Dulce
old.
Daggerweld,
She might-
you also are someone I would never refuse. So I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Yes, of course, Dulce Daggerweld, I will request Alith to accompany to your room.
I could offer to do an acoustic session if that's something she'd like.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh,
quite
that's-
kind.
Go get her, Bogey.
So I guess, I run. I
the
take
girl.
off. I'm wearing slippers.
Tears in
I'm
his
wearing
eyes.
pink or I have blue slippers that say Snowflake State, and I'm wearing a robe, my
Nice.
old dean's robe.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm running down the hallway.
Okay, you get to.
I don't know where Aelith's room is. I don't
It's
know where-
it's basically at the like it's right next door.
So slow motion.
Yeah.
I run just
Charging.
right down the hall.
10 feet.
And I
Oh, is
stop.
it just-
Chariots
is
of
it
firing
just
down
there,
the
Bogey?
hallway.
Hey, y'all are still in the hallway.
Is it just right there?
Yes. Shh.
You immediately get to the door, and
Wait, real quick. I just want to say, what I rolled for everyone had a little bit of like some
Shit in it.
wackier shit.
Did we smoke those already?
I think so.
Like
Yeah, I
we,
think so.
we cut to like
That's why I said
hazy
I would,
room.
yeah.
We smoked
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, why do you think I followed you?
yeah, everyone got.
I don't
weird.
even know why I followed you, you know?
We're all weird. No. We weren't weird before. Now we're weird.
Yeah.
you get to the door. Knock.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately opens slightly, and it's Elder on the other side, the other Goliath. There's Ayla sitting in a chair in the room, and she looks up at you and she goes, "Oh, I'm very glad you came.
I kneel and kiss her hand.
Very good, yes, good man, good show, yes." She just lets it happen like, without even hesitating. She just expects that kind of. You see, Bogey, opportunity has arisen. You see, one of my men has been, I'm sure you heard, murdered.
Oh, yes, he's the second murdered victim.
Yes, and I am, well, you see, quite spooked, you might say. I didn't think this would be an issue. I thought Elder and Merc were very qualified to handle, but now if they can kill him, they can certainly get to me.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to be my number 2, Bogey. I want you to watch my back. What do you say?
Oh, like, how often?
Oh, like, just, I need you to be my eyes and ears. I need you to look out for me, and don't let me get too far away or anything.
I'm on vacation.
Sure.
For
Dean,
14? Yes.
don't you want to be called Dean again? Wouldn't you
I
like that?
Do
Bogey?
perk up at the thought of it.
You watch my back this vacation. Make
Yes,
sure
yes.
get out alive, yes?
Of course, I will serve you wholly
And I
and completely. But it's just, do I have to do what Merc does, where he hangs out with you all the time?
Oh, you don't have to exactly be what Merc does.
Oh.
No, you can.
No
you can
problemo
wander around
here.
a little bit or so.
Yes. No problem. But, quick question. Do you want to hang out tonight?
I want to hang out.
Yeah.
I mean, I smelled some shit coming out of the room next door. Is that what you? And then Chris Duggar's on extremely loudly.
My good friend did roll us some.
Some shit. You can say some shit. She rolled you some shit.
Yes.
Was that
Shit.
Dulce Daggerweld? I saw go into your room.
That's right.
And she's there now?
And she said she would do an acoustic session just for you.
Oh my. That is very tempting indeed.
She's the star of Okinawa.
All right. Merc, pick me up. He goes over and picks her up gently, and he's like, all right, just one song, maybe 2. We'll see. Yes, I'll go. Give me one of those doobies you got. whatever you call them now, I don't care.
I hand her one, but I say, if Merc goes down, I'm not carrying you around.
Yes,
I
you
hope-
are.
Okay.
Well,
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. They arrive. They come back, and there is. So you don't know that Alethy Grain is kind of legendary in Snowflake State. So Snowflakea is sort of north of where Okinawa is. It's where a lot of elves are. There's a forest, and there's the university where Bogey used to work. She's one of the biggest donors, and her family has been one of the biggest donors over the many years. So she's kind of secretive, but she She also looks a little spooky because she wears this plague mask and is completely clothed. It's hard to see anything of her because she has a chronic disease that's bad news for her, basically.
Yeah, how can we discuss keeping us all safe?
Well, it's difficult. My own bodyguard, Merc, was killed just this night. Murdered by whatever is running around here. So,
Am I to trust everyone in this room?
as much as I can trust anyone in this room, I suppose. I trust Bogey. He's a university man.
Quite right.
A good frat boy. You know, you can always count on them, of course.
That's right.
Do what you need.
Purvis, too.
Yes, Purvis is here, too.
Purvis? You
He's
remember Purvis?
He's a university man as well, I guess.
You and Purvis should have a conversation.
Yeah, you know what would be good for this show? Purvis is asleep, but he's standing up in his sleeping bag, but he's out.
Good.
And yes, we can always buy some influence. Perhaps a little money could go in with the captain. Could go a long way, I suppose.
Whether it's muscle, whether it's a shelter, whether it's ammunition. I want to put the money that I have into protecting us. I don't want to see another person murdered while I'm on this ship.
We should all hang out in the one big room together. Then.
That's what we're
in the
doing.
big room.
No, I mean everyone on the boat.
Oh.
We should all move into one big room together.
Now,
And then no one will get murdered because everyone's there. Everyone's hanging out.
No, see, that's the classic mistake. You try that.
I'm a recluse.
Think about this.
I really.
Sometimes the
But-
light goes out.
But here's the deal. We only have to do this for 10 days.
you have to sleep.
While we're having fun, it'll
Right.
be just a 10-day party.
Now it's 9 days. So
None of us are high enough.
Guys,
for
this
that.
cruise is passing us by and we're talking about...
oh wait, actually it's 7 days because they cut off 2 days after the first murder.
They're cutting days off our cruise?
Didn't you read the itinerary?
Since
Bogey?
when?
Since the first murder.
No, but the 14, they promised. So it's a 12-day cruise?
It's 11 days now.
No.
They cut 2 days.
Wait, every murder reduces our cruise
Every
time?
murder reduces any cruise by 2 days.
That's
the rule.
ridiculous. If we add passages, do we get more days?
We could try.
We got Dulce Daggerweld.
That should be 2 days back.
We should. She's worth at least
Tuesday,
4
could you please
days.
perform? I want to hear some of your acoustic work, if you don't mind, please.
Of course, this is a stripped down version, an acoustic version of Montel Jordan's. This is how we do it. This is how we do it.
You can roll a performance check, but that was very good.
She's got to have advantage for that, right?
Yeah, you can have advantage.
It's this one.
Yeah, that's fair. You have advantage.
Oh, this one. Oh, well, that is a 20.
20.
Natural.
Very nice. Yeah, it's so no one even know you could do that with that song. They didn't realize it was possible.
Mouths agape.
This is
It's like-
how we do
It's like, this is beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Aelith curls up in Merc's arms and just drifts off to sleep like a little baby. And I think a lot of people would probably drift off to sleep if they're not trying to fight it. I
Oh
think.
no, I'm engaged. I'm like into this show.
You're in it?
I'm like encore, amazing, standing ovation.
I would say half the people would calmly drift off to sleep, but
Of course,
I don't know what y'all. But yeah,
it's a beautiful room. I don't blame them.
it is. There's a lot of beanbags everywhere, so it's really
Yeah.
cozy in here.
I mean, I was hired to be guard, so I'm not going to sleep.
Okay, that's fair.
I fall asleep.
Nice. Okay, so you're gonna watch her all night, like take care of basically the room, Clay,
Yeah, I'll watch everyone, but I'll mostly just be watching Dulce. Yeah.
because that's what you were hired. Sure.
No, because the whole like fascination with.
He's
this-
imitating
Oh,
his face.
oh, right.
Kind of over the
Famous.
job. I'm just like starstruck, and yeah. So like, by the morning, I'll probably look identical to her. It's
Okay.
gonna be really weird.
I'm probably going to give you. I'm gonna give you a level of exhaustion
Yeah.
because you guarded all night.
Easy, buddy.
It's fine.
I'm also thinking about that creepy little girl, which is making me scared. So I'm trying to focus on this like beautiful positivity and not think about the girl staring back at me.
Sure. Okay, so you're gonna stay awake. There's only a few more hours left. There's like 4 or 5 maybe, but you went to bed, Bogey. Aelith, Merc's staying awake too. He's kind of drifting in and out, but he's staying awake. Dulce, what are you sing maybe a few? I don't know how.
I sing a couple. I take a couple of requests.
Okay.
But I'm lulling
just
people.
me.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. A couple requests from him.
Do you know Moonlight Bay?
I'm doing everything I can really to just kind of make the room comfortable for everyone. Everyone seems pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
I too am getting, I'm winding down.
Sure.
I'm starting to get kind of sleepy.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
But I'm also, at the same time, since I don't do really well around people, I have a little bit of an issue drifting off to sleep around people, being vulnerable.
I'd like to be an
It
introvert.
doesn't, I feel a little strange, but I'm trying to kind of find a little comfortable corner on my bed.
There's definitely no one slept in your bed. Like no one's
Yeah,
gonna take
no.
your spot. So, but you eventually drift off. You think?
Yeah, and I'm kind of reflecting on how good of a night I've had. I had no idea that I was going to vape over from Okinawa
Right.
and party with a group of all sorts of things in my room.
What is Purvis?
He's a human.
So too old. How old is he?
He's like
I'm 57.
30 something.
Okay.
50s.
I'm 57.
I didn't know
Oh
that.
man.
Yeah, yeah. and
I'm
he's-
an old man.
I'm
like in my
I'm
30s.
38, so
Um,
it's not that
I'm
weird.
30.
Yes,
Aelith is much older.
much older.
So you have a wide
so,
range of-
we've
And who knows how old Bing is?
yeah.
it's like an old guy.
Okay.
That's me.
through
I
the
look
middle
like that old guy.
of the night, everyone falls asleep except basically you, Clay.
Right.
You hear a very light tap at the door. It's about 5 in the morning. Right?
Oh, I'm immediately on edge.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
hair's going up. I revert to like my regular form.
Okay.
And,
Of Clay,
Clay.
the shopkeeper. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Detect magic.
Interesting. So you can just do that at will, right? Because of your evocation.
Yes.
I'll tell you what. You
So
do.
it can be blocked by a foot of stone, or like an inch of metal, that kind of thing. I assume these doors are wood. So
They are
it's
wood.
Probably fine.
I tell you what you do here though. Drip. You hear this dripping.
Oh my god!
It just
there's
keeps
a drip.
You're trying to detect magic, but it's just there's drip. Drip.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. The drip. Someone
I'm
has
just looking for something to plug it.
gotta plug
Can
that
anyone
drip.
plug the
But there's also an ASMR drip.
also chug the drip? You know what I'm saying?
Chug that drip. Today on Plug That Drip, gonna give a plug to our old friend Brett Bullion.
Drip.
Yes.
Drip.
Brett Bullion, he's our resident artist. He created our wonderful map and our beautiful business cards. You can find him at Twitter at Brett Bullion Art, BrettBullion Art. He's an artist, illustrator, book, and music lover. He does dark fantasy art and a lot of D&D character sheets. You can also find him at BrettBullionArt.com. That's BrettBullionArt.com. Jessica, do you have anything you wanted to plug today while you're here? This is your chance to plug away.
Oh.
Mike's right in your face, so.
Just don't.
My
forget
ears. I want to plug my ear. No.
Oh damn!
You zinged us.
Joking.
Burn.
No.
our first review.
Hey,
We got burned
our first
so
review.
No, save the bees.
Save the bees. Sure.
Or, don't hurt them.
How do? I don't
That's
kill.
all I got. You got to take it from
You
there.
got to figure it out.
You gotta,
You're telling
gotta
us
be
what to
within
do.
you.
You're telling us what we should do.
Put it out there.
anyways, let's get back into Dicks and Dizzles. That's what I've always called
Welcome
D&D.
back to Dicks and Dizzles.
We should change our name.
Dicks and Dizzles.
Yeah, our
Dicks
name's
and
stupid.
Dizzles is
It's
way
Dicks and
better.
Dizzles now. This is my favorite show. It's called Dicks and Dizzles. We talk about...
What's a dizzle?
I'm glad you
If
asked,
you have
Matt.
to ask, you're
Yeah,
out.
then you can't.
Sit
afford
on
to
down
know.
and-
Do you want to stay in the group or do you want to know what it means?
I hope you're ready for the follow-up. What's a dick?
Well, it's called Show.
This is show business, baby.
Show don't
Hey,
tell.
that's show
Show me
biz,
a
baby.
biz.
Show me a diz.
Oh.
Show me a dizzle.
Show me the dizzle. I'm ready. Oh, let's go back to the show.
Oh.
That was a fun little segue, though. Thanks, Jessica.
2 hours later.
Clay, 6 in the morning.
Yep.
Little tap at your
Little
door.
tap,
What are you
tap.
going to do about that
I
tap?
tell you what I've done. I detect magic.
Oh, you did say that. You detect some vague magic on the other side of the door. It's a what is it? What does that spell tell you? You get? You just know the type,
I
the
think
school.
there should be. Yeah, I should know what the school of
Sure,
magic is.
sure, you know
and-
it- Keep going. You know it's an enchantment on the other side of the door, like an item has been enchanted of some sort. I'll just tell you that.
You can see a faint aura
Okay.
around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic,
Okay.
and you learn its school of magic, if any.
So you would know that there's an item enchanted. I would say it looks like a fairly large item, and it has a it's it looks like a +1 kind of weapon. You know.
Oh, wow. What a crazy aura. Okay, well, if it doesn't look like a creepy little girl, then I'll open the door.
It's a creepy little girl.
Oh, what?
No, it's not.
Please tell me it's not.
It's you open the door.
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay, it's Perla, the first mate, the water ganassi. I don't know if you remember her well. Hi, Clay. Good to see you.
Oh, hey.
You see now she has a great club on her back and it's glowing, so you can tell that's where you're seeing the magic from.
Okay, yeah. So I'm still kind of like I'm keeping my hand down,
Sure,
but I'm like,
you can see it. Yeah.
I'm looking at it. So,
I wanted to talk to you because well, I think my captain's going a bit crazy.
the captain of this ship,
The
you
captain
mean?
of this ship, I think, is going a bit crazy.
I don't
Yeah.
fully disagree with you, but I'd love to know your
Sure.
opinion.
Well, here's my opinion. So we have an emergency.
Emergency.
We have an emergency
Yes.
case. You know, like break glass in case of emergency. You know
Yes.
the one,
Yes.
right? We have one of those, and it has a teleportation circle that's used to get us all out of a real pickle. And instead, well, he used it to bring a celebrity here.
Oh, there's only one?
There's only one. That's the last one.
I thought he might have two.
That was it. And that's why I'm talking to you, because I think he's lost his marbles a bit.
Oh, God.
But don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of Dulce's. She seems great. Oh, she's in the room. You're in the room right now. Oh,
Yes.
that's great.
Do you want to meet her?
No, she looks like she's sleeping. I'll meet her later. But yeah, so I'm a little bit worried about that. What I went ahead and did, there was a message scroll in there, and I went ahead and sent a message to the Torm Rangers because I'm a little worried myself. But so maybe hopefully some backup will arrive in a few days if we can.
Back up where?
Well, they have means and ways of getting places, but it's more just a worry on my part, you know.
Do we need to stage a coup?
I don't want to be the one to say. What's that word? Damn it!
A coop?
It's like a coup, but it's on the boat. What's a boat coup?
Mutiny.
Mutiny. Thank you. Thank you, Matt.
A mutiny.
You know, a good old-fashioned mutiny. I just, but I don't. You know, it's a bit
You know,
treasonous.
I've been mutinied before.
Have you?
And sitting in that brig really gives you a moment to think
Okay.
what you've done. And it can help sometimes.
Righto. Well, that's kind of what I was. You know.
But you might kill someone.
Well, that could happen. I've killed a few my time. It's not a big deal.
Did you kill the people on this ship?
Oh, it wasn't me. That's a good question, though. One
I
you
asked as
gotta
fast
ask.
as possible while you weren't
Blank,
expecting it.
I wasn't
was like,
expecting it.
I like it.
You're
Answer quick!
learning.
Answer quick!
Yeah, you're learning from Bogey.
You hesitated. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, it's
No, you're not gonna kill me.
Oh, okay.
Kill you first.
That's huge for a gay club. Roll initiative. No,
Oh! Turns into
You've got me.
okay. Well,
Yes, I just a wee bit worried about all that, and I think maybe a mutiny could be in order. I don't know. He doesn't normally do this kind of wacky stuff, I'd say.
let me just ask you.
Yeah.
It's 6 a.m. What are you doing up so early?
Well, I just figured everyone would be asleep and I could talk to you, I suppose.
So you've had some sleep?
A bit. Yes.
Why don't you keep watch of this group while I sleep?
Hmm.
How does that sound?
Well, I'm up watching also, of course, because you see the great club on my back, on my beat. I've trained fighter myself. But sure, I can watch your door if you want. But yeah, just think about that, what I said, those things that I said. All right, well, bye.
Wait.
And she closes the door in your face.
I'm not gonna open it up again. I'm too tired. Is she gonna watch our door or not? I don't know. I'm gonna
said
go
she
to
would.
sleep. I'm going to sleep.
That's stupid. I'm
I'm
going to
too
bed.
fucking tired.
All right. Yeah. Okay. You all wake up in the morning, 9 a.m. Purvis gets up and opens the little porthole window you have, and a wave of heat comes in. You're in the ice marsh, for reference, Jessica.
Okay.
That's kind of where you all are. They've had random heat waves while they've been down here, and now it just feels like a full-on heat wave is here. And in it, also some like fog and mist is drifting in.
Totally.
Merc gets up and carries Aelith back to her room because it's,
She's more comfortable there.
yeah, he just kind of slips out while y'all are getting up and Purvis opens the door. But yeah, it's very foggy and misty outside and humid. It's probably like, it was, in the 30s and 40s, even 20s overnight. Right now it feels like it's in the 70s or 80s. It's just warm.
And humidity is like 98%.
Yeah, it's hot.
Ugh.
It's humid as fuck. Everyone's hair is frizzy.
Okay.
Has-
You've got that like glistening, like kind of dewy.
Has
like,
anyone
sweaty feel.
yelled at Purvis to shut the window?
No one has.
Purvis, shut the window. Well,
Just trying to get a view of the old.
No, shut the
old
window
cruise.
now.
Oh, sorry.
I cannot take the heat while I'm trying to sleep.
Ugh.
That's not cool, Purvis.
Sorry, I just.
It's fine. I get it. You
Sorry.
made a deal with the devil, but of ice, remember? So keep it cool.
That's true. Yeah, keep it cool. Oh, Bing, keep it cool.
Got a cool ice devil. Sorry to spill your secrets to everyone.
Yeah, you pretty much just told everyone. Actually.
Well,
but that's all right.
We're all in the know.
Dulce seems cool. You don't mind if I made a few deals with a few.
I can't believe you
devils,
didn't tell me you lost your job either.
I didn't quite lose it. I just got demoted.
Is
All
Aelith
right,
here?
guys.
Wait, is Aelith
No,
here?
she left. She left.
Good. Yeah, I wouldn't have said any of
Yeah,
this.
that
if
would.
she was here, actually.
Yeah, that's a good call.
I gotta make sure.
Are you both just going back and forth at each other in my room? I haven't even had a coffee yet.
Dulce
sorry.
Daggerweld, whatever I
we
can
wouldn't
serve
want
to you,
to.
I will.
It's fine. I mean, we all drank and smoked last night, but now it's a little weird.
Quite a bit. Yes.
Don't you think maybe you all should be getting back to whatever it is you all do?
We pretty much just
outside
Can I
of
make you-
being in my room.
Can I
kind
make
of
you
our
a
thing.
drink or something?
Perhaps a good coffee and Bailey's. That'll get you up in the right
Yes,
way.
anything. I'll go get you a drink.
Bailey's and Bushmills. Bushmills is a whiskey.
I'll check.
I've just learned that now.
I'm just into that too. I will go,
A little hair of the dog.
I will go
If they
find
have
it.
those around here.
I run out of the room.
Yeah, Purvis goes with.
We should be able to carry back 6 drinks. Oh wait. Wait. 8.
I'm sure there's more.
There's 8.
We could always carry more, Bogey. You're not
There's an
thinking
imp.
creatively.
An imp has 2 hands.
Oh yeah, you can get 2.
You can
Purvis
carry
has
3 in
2.
each hand. Are you really even trying?
Well,
Well,
I'll tell you what, Bogey. Right now, I'm in the form of a crow. I could probably carry 1 drink solid, and that's probably about it.
can you turn into
I
a?
hate to be I hate to be a big bummer, but that's really all I can do.
No.
right now.
How about you turn into a imp?
No, I find that when I turn into an imp and there's a lot of people around, they don't really understand what's going on.
This boat's already full of murderers. It's fine.
Well, what do you think the odds are that they'd suspect it? Well, I'm the murderer.
That's a good point.
Bogey,
Thank you.
let's just make him drink 3 drinks.
Are you with us? Did you leave the room and come
Yeah,
with
I
us?
came
I
with
thought you
you.
stayed.
No, I said I roused from my sleep.
All right,
You
all right. You
roused.
came with.
All right, you're up there.
Come on.
Clay,
Keep up, I said rouse.
Clay, did you say that you could carry
away.
3 drinks in each hand?
Damn it,
Damn.
Pogey, why are you trying to get drunk or hungover?
Yeah, just a take. And you look outside, or there's windows in this bar room. Fog, mist, everywhere. You've noticed the speed of the ship has slowed down, and a lot of people on deck kind of running around trying to. So there's some people casting dancing lights out there to sort of, and gust to blow away some of it and see where they're going a bit. It's warm. Anytime you see the shore. It's melted off. You can see the swamp again. Even though you're going deeper into this ice marsh, you can see less ice, basically. It's melting around you. So,
Cool.
this would be jarring to you, Clay, because you're familiar with this area, and this is not at all...
It shouldn't be
No.
melted.
Yeah, it should be frozen solid.
Okay, so I'm still looking for a few things. It's foggy now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for a cloud that doesn't rain. So this is kind of making me think about that.
But
Well,
that's one you have in your mind.
I realize, too, I do have navigator's tools. I am proficient with navigator's tools. So
Smuggler, you.
You dirty smuggler.
You
Smuggler.
did.
keeping
You
my
did.
cards
He's
close to the
dirty
chest.
boy.
He's a smug smuggler.
Didn't want to give
He's
it all
got
away.
smuggle blood.
Not in one go, eh?
He's smug about it.
Yeah, so I could definitely lead a mutiny if I wanted to. And be the new captain of this
Sexy.
ship.
That's
From
foreshadowing.
ancient.
Clay, what did you want to do? Sorry, we jumped off.
I jumped off. I don't know.
You
I
said
was,
you were looking for your items that you were
Yeah,
interested in
yeah.
finding.
Shit. Keep dropping my
Hey, no, this is no cussing on the
Shit.
show, dude.
I used my one F word for the season.
Did you?
I used it mine very start.
I used it this episode.
Again.
I can't. I know.
The audience.
But I
Literally
definitely
can't.
heard. I definitely
Doesn't.
said it.
We'll
so
get taken
you'll,
off.
you'll hear it.
Holy shit.
There.
See, you have to edit all of this out.
Shit. Fuck. Shit.
So yeah,
Fuck.
I was thinking about those things, but I'm still very distracted by the creepy little girl, and
Sure.
I think now that it's daytime, I could maybe go talk to her because it's not so scary.
So you want to go interview them?
It's time.
Okay, so you bring your coffee down, you get your drinks in, you get your coffee, Dulce. There's Bailey's if you want some. You didn't get your Bushmills, it sounds like, but
Creamy beige.
that's what they call it. That's the special.
That is a shit. Go let.
So, Clay, you want to go interview Sylvia and Etis.
You're the lead, and I mean, she's the last person on the list, so I
Right.
get
I think we should
why
bring back up.
why you want to talk to her.
We have
Nobody else.
Dulce now.
Nobody else is fessed up to it, so
If you want to, yeah. I
Dulce,
mean,
it's her.
no,
do
it's
you want
totally
to come
fair
with us?
to go look at this.
You,
Oh, Dulce, we think we found the murderer of the crime, the multiple murderer.
Yeah, let's
we're,
go.
we're thinking maybe if you're there, they'll be mesmerized by your presence, and,
Yes.
and,
If not, I want to try to be as intimidating as possible.
Okay, so y'all want to go visit this room, though.
Yeah.
Every time I
I'm
see
in.
you, take
I'm
a
in.
puff, I
Okay,
wanna smoke
so
one.
Dulce's gonna go.
Yeah.
Clay's gonna go. Bogey's gonna go. Purvis will go with Bing. It's kind of your backup because he's got a little familiar to help you all now. You go down to their room. It's at the end of the hallway. And yeah, so you're in front of it. Do you want to knock on it, Clay?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. Actually, Dulce, you're the musician. Why don't you give us a really pleasant but firm knock?
Shall I? Shall I?
It takes a bit, and then the door just creaks open, and you see Sylvia, who is a dark elf. She opens it and she goes, "Yes, can I help you? What do you need? Oh, Miss Daggerweld. Oh, what a nice surprise. Yes, hello.
We've been making the rounds with Dulce, just to do a meet and greet and kind of a get to know ya. She wants to know about you.
Oh, well, there's not much to know about me. I'm Sylvia. My daughter, Etis, is here as well. If you don't mind keeping it down, she's asleep right now. She's quite tired. I'm sure you know.
Well, it's really more of an interview sort of thing, and Dulce wants to interview everyone on the ship for her PR campaign.
Oh, well, let me just... She kind of, like, just nudges out the door, like, squirms through it, and then closes it very gently. Yes, what can I tell you? What can I let you know about?
Could we come in?
I would prefer not. My daughter's sleeping. She's not a morning person, you could say.
That's strange. We just woke up.
It is
not too long ago.
Well,
it's the late morning, is it not?
It is 9 o'clock or so. Yes, she's just not a morning. You know how some people are. They're just night owls, you could say.
Teenagers.
She's not a teenager, but yes, that's how she is.
Does she often stay up late killing people?
Excuse me.
Insight check.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
I want to
sure.
see what that does to her demeanor. Come on, what we got here? Not gonna do. Ooh.
So insight's kind of like reading people.
18.
Yeah.
18? Oh, that's really high. She says,
Damn, 18 strong. We want to know. We
18
want to
strong,
read.
yeah.
We want to read.
you throw that in her stupid face.
Killing people.
She definitely flinches when you say that, and she says, "What are you? You mean the murders on this boat? You think my daughter is responsible for that? Is what you're saying?"
Well, it's either you or her.
I don't think that's entirely fair. That can't be all the options.
We need to talk to her.
That's not wise.
Why?
Come inside. She lets you in.
Cracking the
Okay,
shell.
wait.
Oops.
You two just go in. Well,
What?
Purvis and I will wait
What?
with our unseen servant.
What?
This is the way.
I want to bring Bing.
Purvis will give you Bing.
Bing's coming with.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should give them some. I mean, we can't
A
have
little bit
like,
of privacy.
crowding. We can't
Fine.
like if it's an FBI interrogation.
We might not
Mulder and
know.
Scully don't want to have like 8 people in the room.
You're right. Okay.
I'm in there because I don't want paparazzi.
You're the celebrity
or
guest.
She didn't
you
even
two. I
question
think it
you.
should just be you two.
Okay.
Doing like
You-
private
you
investigation.
But I'm
Bing.
also there, as a level of intimidation as well. I'm
Yeah,
hoping my celebrity will kind of intimidate or at least motivate them to tell me a little bit about what's been going on.
You're definitely the wow factor and the randomness. She wasn't expecting a celebrity to come.
Yeah. Wow. Wake up. Wake up.
No, please don't do. There's a. So you walk in. Let me just describe this room. There's a curtain over the porthole, where the light comes in, and it's very dark in here.
They're keeping it dark.
There's a bunk bed. On the bottom bunk is you can see there's like a little body wrapped up, just covered in sheets. The cat that you talked to.
Like a dead body or a sleeping body.
Well, you don't really know, but I mean, you can see a form of a person, little person sleeping in there.
This is one small room.
I'm not saying they're dead or they're not, but I'm saying you don't know. Technically, you don't know. You just see this person. And there's a bunk bed. It's very dark in here. And you see the cat, remember Marvin?
Yeah.
Sitting on the bed next to this figure. And they're cleaning themselves, and then Marvin looks up and comes to attention, is watching you very closely, Clay. She says, "Look, please, you don't need to make a racket about all this. Clay, I'm sure you can understand." Sure.
I'll look at her and just say, "One moment, ma'am." And I'll turn to the cat and say, "This is a surprise."
Like in Beast Speech?
Yeah.
He says, "Well, you met me before. I told you I hang around the kid.
Yeah, but he didn't tell me that she was a weirdo creep.
She's not a weirdo. She's just misunderstood."
She was looking out the window like like a monster.
Hey, she's very sick, all right?
With what? She possessed?
It's not mine to say. Sylvia
Tell
stops you at this point. What are you saying to my cat?
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow. I must insist. I must insist that you explain yourself. I can't just.
Beast talk. What is it called again?
It's
Be-
beast
Yeah, beast
speech.
speech.
It's
It's
just,
not
yeah.
bestiality.
Beast
Beast
speech.
speech.
I have
Beast
to.
speech.
I have to. We
We call that beast speech. The meow 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 meow
yes,
meow.
definitely not.
What was it
bestiality.
again?
What?
How did it go?
Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, that's what you heard when he was talking to this cat.
Yeah.
Beast speech.
Yes. It's okay. Don't worry about that.
The figure in the bed rolls over and stirs. And the little girl looks right at y'all. Her eyes open up and they are blood red.
Oh, gross.
I'm trying to sleep. I'm very tired.
Why do you stay up so late at night, sweetie?
Stop talking. I'm so tired. And
Why?
She puts the pillow over her ear and starts squirming around in the bed. Now Sylvia speaks up. See what you've done. You've upset her. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid.
Where was your daughter on the night of the murders? And where were you?
She was in here.
Doing what?
Give me a perception check.
Be a whole lot. 12 there.
12. You see a little bit of blood stain underneath their closet door.
Okay. As soon as I notice that, I'm going to cast sleep.
You've been scared of this little girl the whole time.
She's very scary, and I don't want her to fuck with me, so I'm going to put her and maybe her mom
So
also.
the
blood.
okay.
Wait. She had
Actually-
blood in her eye, like blood.
There is blood
shot
red.
or blood red.
Blood red.
So like, what does that mean? Like her eyes are the.
I would say you looking at them when you saw her, they are. It doesn't look like they're bloodshot. It looks like they're
blood
unnaturally
red.
red.
I'm freaking out. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not right.
it's a
It's
little
not
odd.
right.
That ain't right.
She didn't look tired.
She does look
looks-
tired, but
Okay.
it's also
but also
odd.
something else entirely. Okay.
Yeah. So sleep casts. What's the roll? Because I know.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, you can get everyone in that you
I'm
want.
going to roll 5d8.
Okay, go for it.
And it'll start with the lowest health.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Tell me what you got.
So first we have 8 with 2 rolls. Add another 6. We're at 14. 15. Not great.
That was your total?
15 total.
How many D8?
It's 5d8. I rolled a few ones.
Whoa.
I rolled a few ones.
Dude, I'm sorry. It's
not great.
That's really bad.
It's below average.
It's
Hello.
20 would be the half. It's 20 the half. There.
Of 5d8. Well, it's
5
40
times 8 is
max,
40.
so 20 or
Yeah.
21.
Okay, so you cast this radius of sleep on the room. Sylvia immediately clonks out and just goes right to the floor. And then the covers come off and the little girl sits up.
Oh, she knows that I did that?
And
Oh, no.
the cat pounces forward and he goes, "Shouldn't have done that, bro."
Oh, shit.
And he starts growing and getting
The
bigger
cat?
and bigger.
Oh, shit. I didn't think the cat was the monster. Wait.
With that voice, though?
Meow.
No, but did you hear his? He don't talk like that.
He gets about as big as a bobcat and kind of gets on his hind legs.
Damn.
He stands up. He
says-
stands up.
He stands up.
He stands up.
He says, "Take another swipe. I'm a little lady here. We're going to have problems."
Buddy, I'm not swiping. What's with the blood?
He says, "Oh, that's just a dead chicken. Just a few dead chickens. Go ahead, open it up. You'll see. Just a few dead chickens."
All right, I'll open it up.
Yeah, just a pile of dead chickens. They're completely desiccated in that they have no blood.
Okay. I have some suspicions about why they have no blood.
Yeah, why are her eyes all bloody
Can
looking?
I do a check of sorts to see if I know what ails this child?
Sorry. Did you
Sorry,
did
I
you ask that out loud?
apologize.
Dulce?
Yeah.
did
Yes,
you
I'm
say?
sorry. Well,
That's fine.
they don't have any blood, but this little girl's eyes are bloody looking.
Yeah. So did you ask like why?
I want to formally ask, why is that a thing? Is there a connection?
She gets him. She goes, I was hungry and I needed to eat.
You eat blood?
You're making it very hard to sleep right now.
Okay, while she's talking, can I see if her teeth look sharp and long?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Real
no.
long. I was hungry and I needed something, and now my mom's asleep. What'd you do to her?
It was just, we were just confused. Sweetie, go back to sleep. We
She
realized
starts,
that...
levitating
Oh,
in
no.
the air.
No. No, it's fine. Go back to sleep.
Okay.
What'd you do to mommy?
No. Your mom wanted to take a nap. We thought that the chicken...
That
Bogey!
doesn't sound right. She
Hush,
likes to
little
nap at 2
baby.
p.m.
Don't
he
say
said
a
Bogey.
word.
We'll
You open up.
Purvis and Bogey run in.
Okay. The cat gets even bigger.
What?
Now it's about the size
It's like a
of
horse?
a horse-sized cat. 5 no, it's just about the size of you, I would say.
Oh.
And he says,
And standing?
"Yeah,
Like-
When I said I didn't
like
know we could
Grant
bring
or-
pets.
what are you gonna do? Hey, look, it's not her fault. She's got this condition, all right.
She's killing people on the ship. Why are you protecting her?
She didn't kill those people. She's just been killing chickens, dude. Come
They
on,
were
bro.
desiccated. They had no blood. They turned to ash.
That's just it's a misunderstanding.
What do you mean?
Prove it.
I can't prove it, but if you attack her, I'm going to automatically.
I don't need you to prove
attack
she
you.
didn't do it, but can you explain why those creatures, people, died?
No,
And you're saying it wasn't her.
but I'll explain your ass all over this room if you start moving.
Can you vouch for her on the nights of the murders?
Of course I can. I'm a cat.
Are y'all talking in beast speech?
Yeah, they're talking to
meowing.
cat
I
right now.
aim my
Oh, that's
I aim my wand at y'all. At the enemies in the room that I see you're arguing with, and I
You
go.
just gonna be like, like
yeah,
we're doing
I'm
a
like
cat
seeing y'all do
hissing.
like a cat hissy thing, and I go with my wand. I'm like, I'm about to freeze everyone that you're talking to.
Bogey, no, shit.
You jump in the
I'm
way.
just gonna run out of the way. Like a bogey pointing a wand is the scariest thing to me.
It's very.
I
Close
don't want to
to
know what
you.
the fuck is gonna come out.
Well, I'm pointing it at your enemies though.
I'm diving towards you under your blast, whatever.
Okay,
comes
so you're
out.
diving out of the way. You're aiming the wand. Dulce, what are you doing?
Gasping for air.
Oh no.
At this point, I want to approach this little girl,
Okay.
but I'm fearful.
Well, you could try. Do you want to try to like soothe her?
I want to try. I want to sing
Okay.
to her.
that's all you
Quite
know. That's all
frankly,
you gotta do. Yeah. Well.
I want to sing "Amazing Grace."
Okay. Give me your. Give me a performance check.
16.
16. You do Amazing Grace.
Amazing
It.
Grace.
It.
And I'm looking right into her
And,
bloody eyes.
The crow unfurls into his little imp, and he goes, "How sweet the sound."
Can we all just try to
Yeah,
harmonize
yeah,
with
I'll
it?
start
Everybody in
harmonizing.
the
All right,
room.
everyone give me a
Sway.
performance.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, jeez, I wish we could use that.
I'm gonna roll for
Oh, shit.
being.
Okay, I got a
Roll
17.
for Purvis too.
Damn, you did well
I'll
too.
roll for Purvis.
Purvis is my best.
Purvis is
friend.
way off key.
Oh, Purvis. Purvis, have a drink.
Just way off key.
17 for me.
17 for Clay.
22.
22. What? How did you get that?
Are you gonna
Well,
sing the high?
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you hit the.
I rolled a 19 and I add 3,
Okay.
which also adding 3 I think is impressive.
Y'all start singing. yeah, for sure.
We
We're all
sound
best.
good.
Yeah, no,
Basically, this sounds good.
It comes out at first kind of harsh because you're scared, but you find the note and everyone joins in.
And we sound like a choir.
Yeah, it's just this nice, except for Purvis, but mostly you can't
But
hear him because he's in the back.
it's almost endearing.
And you're singing Amazing Grace, and she's like, oh, tired, and she lays back down and falls asleep.
Okay.
And
Did I lull her to sleep?
yeah, you did, and
I sang her to sleep.
this song took
We sang her.
you all
to sleep.
sang her to sleep. The song would have taken over a minute to sing, which means sleep is over.
Oh, is that how long it lasts?
Yes, and
Okay.
Sylvia gets up.
Whatever you say, DM.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure
Friend?
you're not wrong, but wait a second. You're right.
That's nice to know.
Go on.
Yeah.
Nice to hear that. Sylvia gets up and she
I
says,
don't know
"Good
what that was, but it was funny.
He looked up a rule and it was just wrong immediately.
No, he
It's
was
fun
right.
it's fun to challenge your DM or your rule master on anything.
No, the DM was right.
dungeon."
Dungeon
Your
master, rule
dungeon
master, game
master.
master. They're all the same.
Here's the thing. I mean, I don't mind. You can say whatever you want, but I like dungeon. I don't like game master. I don't like this trend.
You know,
of
I like
game
dungeon.
I-
Master, 'cause
Dungeon
it's Dungeons
Master.
and Dragons.
I
Yeah.
honestly think it's wrong because we never do dungeons.
Master. That's true, but it just
we
Game
haven't.
master sounds like
I
could run.
I like
Uno.
D2. I
What
also, I
about
like the
Page
D2.
We
Master?
haven't done dungeons
Dungeon-
yet.
Page-
Dungeon just sounds
Are you talking
good.
about the Macaulay Culkin
Yeah.
Page Master
Yes, where he gets
film? The,
flooded by
the
colors.
animation live action
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Wow.
film.
I'm ready to do a
Beautiful.
dungeon.
Page Master Jackson.
You're all getting there. You're getting to it.
I've-
Jackson,
been
what do you think about
ready
this
for a
Page
dungeon.
Masters?
Oh, I'll look it up.
Yeah, we
No,
should get it.
I'll rip
No.
off of it next episode.
We should have a viewing.
You haven't seen Page Master?
I don't
He
think
has.
so.
Is it
He
on
has.
Disney Plus?
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
All right,
Probably.
we'll have it soon.
Gosh, this is why we need our.
Okay. Fuck all that. Look,
They're sleeping. What about the cat? Meow.
the cat is big. Sylvia gets up and she turns around. And she goes, "Wait, what happened? Why am I?"
It's okay. You got tired.
Look, and she looks over and sees the closet full of dead chickens. Okay, look. Close the door. Close the door. Come in. Come in. Okay, look. My daughter, Etis.
Eatus.
Literally eat us.
Well, it's with an I. It's I.
Just say your piece.
I never thought of it until you said that. That's kind of funny. Etis, I-T-I. Look, she was bit by a vampire
Clearly.
a few years ago. Yeah. Be all cool. Be all smart about it.
We figured it
Hey,
out.
You know what? You try and raise a
Wise
daughter
guy,
who
eh?
was bit by a fucking vampire. All right, it's hard.
She's killing people.
No, she's not. She's not killing them. I know she's not killing them because I'm a mother.
But chickens?
Yes, I stole a bunch of chickens because the cook just lets them run around all over the place. Purvis is like, that's true. And she says, I just picked up a bunch. She's been drinking chicken blood this whole time, all right? We've been traveling the world trying to find a cure for her vampirism. We happened to get on the cruise. We thought it'd be a good getaway, and now people are dying and they're being drained and desiccated. It's not her, I promise.
You pinky promise?
I pinky promise you.
I'm a pinky promise you.
I'll, you can roll insight if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But
I want to talk to somebody about this synthetic blood from Japan that I know about that we might be able to ship to this poor girl just to shake down this
That's
whole
crazy. That's
situation.
nice.
22.
You know, so
22? Okay, so I'm going to deal with this. Clay got it. You want to talk about this Japanese blood thing?
no. I'm gonna add a new layer, but do his thing.
All right, first we go to Clay. She sounds desperate, worried, and
Scared.
scared. And you don't think she don't,
honest.
You don't hear her lying. You believe her. She sounds very worried right now because obviously y'all are on the case.
Another dead end.
But that's what she's telling you. What were you going to say?
I still got a
Bogey.
Kona Cold wand trained on this person.
After we've chilled out, we all sat down. You're like, you're just sitting
I'm
there
still at
drinking some
arms.
cocoa. Yeah, Bogey, we should.
Look, I really appreciate it. This is Sylvia.
Yeah.
Dulce, thank you for playing your little tune, putting it back to bed.
Wait.
I've just realized I have to get back to my room soon. I have a performance this evening.
We've got like 7, 10
What time
hours.
is it?
Pause,
I take a
pause,
long
pause.
time to get ready.
Vampire kid in the room?
They said she's not killing.
Oh,
people.
she's not killing the people and draining their blood?
Said that's what they said.
That's
That's
what
what-
she said.
But they didn't prove it. They
I
just
am-
Clay
said it.
incited. That
I'm
was all
pretty
he
good
did.
at reading people, I think.
So we backed out of the room. I did it. How
You
much
don't
of that
have to. I mean,
conversation-
that's just what they started doing.
No, but how much of the conversation about that did I hear or did I not?
You'd hear the whole thing.
Yeah, you heard the whole thing.
You can choose not to believe
Oh.
what she says, but I'm very confident.
Just the people that were killed, and even Merc, the gladiator, or the Goliath,
Goliath, yeah.
he was drained, right?
Desiccated.
What does that mean?
Well,
For the record,
like
no,
like
no, this is
they
important.
become dehydrated.
Could you-
Dehydrated,
Hey,
right?
do you mind submitting this for the record?
I'm going to submit this to the record.
Any autopsy
Submitted
expert?
for
Okay,
the
you know what?
approval
Why
of the
don't you give
Midnight
me
Society.
no Bogey? Give me a medicine check because you're basically comparing
Oh.
the chickens versus the corpses.
I love doing that for you. That's something I want to do for you,
It's gonna
Thank
be
you.
bad.
and it is a 6.
You're looking at both. Hard to tell the difference. They
Both of what? What am I looking
between like what you're looking at these dead chickens and the corpse you've seen. You already saw Squonk.
at? Oh,
first
yeah,
day.
that's what I'm.
Without
Yeah.
the chest cave in part and the dust. I mean, I would say maybe they look a little different.
I'm taking it really seriously though.
This is a pretty serious situation. I mean, you just found out one of the crew members was a vampire.
But it's like comparing a pork chop to a chicken.
it's hard. Like
Yeah.
you can't be sure. It's like maybe, but maybe not. You don't know.
When was she bit?
A year and a half ago. Came in the middle of the night. I drove it off, but it took. So I've been trying to find her somewhere.
So,
Heal.
who do you think has been committing the murders?
Oh God, I don't know. We try to keep to ourselves.
Another vampire? Did you see the corpses? They looked kind of like the chickens.
I did not. You can do a medicine check.
Oh shit!
Compare these.
Got a 8.
Yeah, you can't tell either.
A follow-up question.
My character's drunk.
What?
Yeah, everyone's drunk.
Excuse me,
Yes.
ma'am.
Sorry. Yes.
Motion sustained.
Very good. Dulce, did you have anything to add to this after?
Not at this time.
We'll talk to the cat one more time.
To the cat?
You did have.
The cat's the star witness in the trial.
He's the only forthcoming one here. Everyone else is giving me the runaround. That's the cat.
He
Hey,
shrinks back down to cat size.
It's a normal cat again. Meow. Who?
Now.
Maybe we turn into the star witness.
Everyone, shut up! I'm talking to the cat now.
We have to
Wait,
keep its
how did the
attention.
cat sound earlier? Meow, meow, meow. What did you say
Yeah,
earlier?
he's back
I
to
said
that now.
meow, meow, meow. I'm just gonna ask him.
Beast speech.
Who do you think killed the people? You've been out and about. You saw some shit.
You want to know who I think killed the people?
Yes.
Oh boy. Well,
Did you see anything?
Let me roll for him. I want to roll for him. See what he knows.
Why don't you roll?
Yeah, was it like
Little kitty.
taxes? Was it healthcare costs? Was it what killed the people?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll his.
Just random acts of
I'm
violence.
gonna roll
Random.
his insight. See if he noticed something. Okay.
Heart disease.
Yeah, what are you rolling for?
Okay. He's a pretty smart cat. He's a pretty smart cat. Also, he's obviously not a cat.
It's not.
I still think he's.
Oh, Matt's about to explode. Oh, man.
Wait. Are you telling me this is not a cat? That is not
Matt,
cat. That's
come
not
on,
cat.
Matt.
You're not speaking cat. Hush.
I can't, Daddy. Come on.
He's
Speaking
a
of
big
dogs.
fella.
Come on. That's ridiculous.
Well, it was weird. Someone said it was gonna explode, and then I felt like a bomb. From,
You
Final
look like a
Fantasy.
bomb. You totally look like a bomb.
Final
look like
Fantasy,
a
and
bomb.
the bomb thing you fight every
Sure.
round, it
Bomb.
grows bigger.
Yeah.
And I felt like every
Red, you could be
y'all
like
were
a red
y'all.
bomb.
I felt like
You're
I was
all
being
great. Look at
I'm
you.
a
Blown
red
up.
bomb.
egged on to blow up in the way
Like
that
a
bomb
nuke.
is.
Okay,
I didn't mean to be a nuke.
the room falls silent.
He's literally he's dressed like a nuke.
Hey,
Fog has crept in a bit.
the fog's in the room?
It's just crept in
Is it a foggy room
a
now?
little bit.
A cold fog?
The cat, Marvin, looks at you, Clay, and says, if I'm going to be suspicious of anybody, I'd be suspicious of Pike Finley.
Pike.
He says that, and then you hear screams above deck. A lot of screams.
What kind of
A
scream?
lot of screams.
Female, male, both?
Male, female, everything.
Children.
Chickens?
Children. Chickens. At all.
Lizards.
And we'll see you next time
Oh,
on Tables on Fables.
What? That was a cliffhanger.
Fucking cliffhanger.
I cliffed you guys.
no.
Damn, bro.
Idiots.
I was just about to accuse.
I
Pike
just had a
Finley of
huge
everything.
adrenaline dump. I can't.
Yeah.